Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild. It is I, your host, the D&D Orphan, back with another episode of The Fate of the World. As always, I am just a player of this game, so I'm going to let the DM take it from here. Alpha, you are up.
Hello and welcome everyone back to today's wonderful continuation of the prologue of my 5-chapter campaign. I will state this after a long awaited time. Daniel has finally returned. As well as, due to health reasons, Isadora will not be joining us today. We do wish Isadora very much love and getting well soon cards and hearts. But for now, we are going to go ahead and continue the adventures of this band of misfits as they are making their way after having a rather chaotic experience within the Black Arrow Outpost and its residents mysteriously vanishing in the middle of the night, along with their frightened state of seeing two heavily armored individuals coming out of the forest as they make their way to the Black Arrow Outpost. Sadly, Isadora, it will still be frozen as a statue, petrified because of these armored individuals. But from here, we are going to go ahead and get started.
DM, before we launch in, could we go through all the players and have everyone do an introduction? It's been a minute since we've had this done in recording.
Of course. We will go ahead and start with Daniel. Are you good to describe your character?
Yes. My character is a male. He has short brown hair with teal horns that come out from the sides of his head and the top of his head. And he's very muscular. He's very musky. I think that's about it. He's very, what's the word? As the DM describes it, he's a femboy, but I don't see it.
Oh, you
We
definitely
all
are.
do. Oh, he's a fanboy.
He's a
He's
cute
not a
little thing.
If
femboy.
there's any boy taking it in the butt, it's that boy.
I love that man.
He's an adorable
you
little guy.
rude. You can.
Brood only gives it. Brood doesn't take it. The fuck you mean?
I've seen you
All
with
right.
goblin women. You can't hide it.
All right. Is that everything, Daniel?
Yes.
Daniel, could you please tell us your race and your class and subclass as well?
Oh yeah, my race. Let me look on my character sheet. I'm an abyssal demon, and my class is barbarian.
Perfect. Great.
All right. So with that, we will make our way on over to Faerun. Faerun, if you can describe what your character looks like as well as your class and race, please.
Okay, so Erin, she's kind of she's cute. She's got a lot of freckles all over her face, a couple of like piercings. She's a tiefling, so she does have like cute little curved horns, as well as like kind of a shortcut white hair with a couple black strands kind of dyed. And she's got tattoos all along her body and chest. She's kind of small. Like she's very small in stature, but you can kind of tell like she's fierce. She is a ranger. Her subclass is Hunter, and she's a tiefling.
All right. Next, Zara.
So, Zara, she is a tiefling rogue and a thief. She has long purple, kind of wavy hair and these light purple horns, and pretty much all of her is as purple as you can get. The only difference is her eye color, which is definitely not purple, it's a piercing yellow. She's very tomboy, and she's also a bit of a drunk. That is Zara.
Class and race?
I did mention that at the beginning.
Yes, same exact
Absolutely.
as favorite.
That is my apologies. Next is Brood.
Aye, as all the viewers already at home know, I am Brood Brawn. I am a bearded dragonborn, which is a dwarven dragonborn. I am a multi-classer. Currently do not have a subclass in my bard, but when I get my subclass, I will be a bard of creation, multi-classed with cleric of the forge homebrew, not your typical cleric of the forge. Brood is a very, very short dwarf, even among dwarven standards, being more around the size of a gnome at 3 feet tall. Brood, while being 3 feet, is also 300 pounds, so he is a giant, well, not giant, he is a boulder of a creature. He specializes in support, healing, and helping the group, but at the same time, he's a constitutional little fucker with a +5 and the will to keep on fighting no matter how many wounds or attacks he takes. Oh, also, he is accompanied by his trusty sidekick, Anbu the Crow, who is the same height as him at 3 feet tall, making his total stature seem like he's more 6 foot. Okay, DM. Okay, DM. All of that was on camera. So all the recording saw all of that. So thank you very much.
Wait, what happened?
I'm over here
Yeah.
acting as if I'm the one talking as
Yeah,
Brood.
it was funny. This is
Oh
one of the
my
few times I
lord.
actually have Discord on fucking recording right now. So all of that was caught. That was fucking hilarious. I
Good.
love that. That was funny. Thank you so much, DM.
You're welcome. So that way the people here can see just how much also I'm a goof.
Yeah, no, it's great. We love it.
Um,
We love it.
All right. Next, we are going to state the new Damiana. For those who have not watched one of our videos, I can't remember when this happened, Damien is now a woman, known as Damiana. So Damiana, describe what your new body looks like for the crowd, as well as class and race.
Oh god.
Hey guys, I'm Damiana, and you guys may know me as Damien. I have 2 big tits now, and I also slept with a 300-pound boulder.
When you were a man.
I am a rogue. I am a rogue who is also a fae. It's a pleasure to play with you all.
I will state this right now for the viewers and players. Damien had approached me with a voice modulator. And I let's just needless to say, I damn near threw something. And I almost removed the punishment, but with a bit of convincing and a bit of talking as well, I have allowed Damiana to continue working on their feminine female voice without any voice modulators. And I do have to agree with Isadora. It is definitely getting better in my opinion. So definitely keep it up, Damiana. You are definitely getting better with that voice.
Thank you, Boobala.
Are you
Please
Jewish?
don't ever call me
Are you
that. I will roll a
Jewish?
dot die.
Are you Jewish, bro? Where the fuck did
Can
that
I
come
shoot
from?
him in the head with an arrow, please?
Grandma
Not right now.
Meshuggah, can I get a
Not
little of the
right now.
gabagool?
Not right now. That's promise for later.
Potentially. So, I almost forgot to put on my signature necklace.
My little babushka.
So,
I had to mute myself the entire time because I was pissing myself off.
Isadora, though you are not going to be playing today due to being ill, do you feel up to describing your character, class, and subclass? Or class and race, I should say. If you are feeling up to it, just let me know.
Yeah, I can describe it. So Isadora is a half fae druid, abandoned to the forest. So she stands at about 5'9", green, beautiful skin, and long black hair. Since she is half fae, she does have the pointed ears, along with some flowers adorning her hair.
All right. Once again, everyone who is listening, sadly, Isadora is sick, so they are not going to be playing today. But I did want to give them this opportunity to still reintroduce their characters, especially for brand new listeners.
Also, if I am
And
correct, she is a wood elf and a druid. I believe that was not mentioned. Just want to clarify.
Yes.
And lastly, but will never be the least, Mona.
Hello. I am a gnome wizard, the height of 3 foot. I'm the subclass of diviner, and Mona, being free foot, is a brat. She loves to mess with people. She has a massive
Dildo
like
Gaggins, what the
sage green
fuck?
wizard hat.
Hey, yo,
and
good to
sage
see you
green
in chat,
backpack that
bro.
is way
What
too
the
big
fuck
for
does
her,
that
and a
mean?
staff that is taller than
Autobots
her by
transform and
advantage.
roll out from
And yeah,
Dildo
so that's
Gaggins.
Mona.
Who the fuck are you? Hey, good to see you in chat, Dildo
Alright.
Gaggins, bro.
With that,
I love that name.
we are going to go ahead. Oh, I do have one quick question above board. Brood,
Mm-hmm.
while music is playing, is your recording picking? Will your recording pick it up? It's currently not playing right now, but
Oh yeah. Don't worry about it. I'm not monetized, and I can cut sections out. So you know, if we ever get monetized, we got to come up with a copyright free playlist. But until that point, we're fine. Don't worry about it. I can just trim segments out automatically.
I
YouTube,
hope it's copyright free. I hope
yeah.
it's
The only
We'll see.
time I've gotten a notification from YouTube was like you use like a Doom song, and I was able to just mute it. I was able to just mute it in the background. So like, don't like I said, I'm not making money yet, so don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
I mean, I've been copyright warninged before, and that's because I uploaded a video of Lethal Company, and I had the mod where the Jester played Freebird, and they
No.
wanted,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
gave me a bit of a copyright strike for that. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, they're very strict with it, but yeah, they only give warnings like for background music and shit, and usually you can just like auto trim it out, so you're good. Don't worry about it.
okay, cool.
Listen, I've had copyright strikes for music I played in the background of my videos. I get where you're coming from.
Yep. All right. Let us go ahead and get started. A ragtag group of adventurers, a bunch of misfits, had awoken that very same day. Or let me rephrase that, the next day. Having realized that the party, or the individuals, the guards of Helm within Black Arrow Outpost, suddenly vanished overnight. With some investigations, the party was able to figure out that there was no struggle. There was, bless you or excuse you. There was no struggle. There was no battle. Judging by the footprints that were found, the group of adventurers have, or I say group of adventurers, this is not you all. The soldiers of Helm had made their way out of the Black Arrow outpost on their own in the middle of the night, something drawing them. After they had sent out a search party to investigate what you all had seen, Come morning, the rest had vanished, had just up and left. With some not so pleasant rolls, the party was unable to locate any sort of powerful magical artifacts that could have potentially been within the Black Arrow outpost. So the party had decided that they were going to load up within the wagon and continue on their journey to the tribe of Alpha. As the journey continues, you all feel the temperature drop as you are making your way further north into the snowy plains where the tribe of Alpha reside. You all notice a lot less animal life while up here. While there are still some, the occasional wolf scampering past, other wolves kind of sitting and watching, their furs white, while others are gray and white. You see little bits of perhaps maybe a bunny rabbit kind of hopping through the snow. But upon approaching the tribe of Alpha, I do need to ask this question. Who is currently driving?
That would
the
be me.
wagon?
That would be Brood.
Rude. You
He's-
are proficient in vehicles, land vehicles,
I
correct?
don't think he's driving. I think he's speaking to the horses and telling them what. to
Yeah,
do.
yeah. I'm speaking to the horses and then like verbally commanding them to do the right thing, like to go which direction. So I don't actually have to like hold the reins and like physically do anything because I can freely communicate them.
That's good to know. Upon approaching the tribe of Alpha, you immediately see what looks to be crossbow bolts immediately shooting at you in the cart. As the horses rein back and try to scamper away, as you look to the tribe, to the top of one of the towers beside the front entrance, you do see wolfborns perched up there, aiming crossbow bolts at you. Currently, right now, the horses are trying to run away.
Yeah, I calm the horses. Hi, calm. They know we are not friend. Please. And then I grab out the Adventurers Guild thing and I hold it up and I'm like, we have been sent. Hi, we are here to help.
All right, do me a favor, roll animal handling
Okay.
for the horses, and then I also need you to roll a persuasion.
Okay. Animal
An
handling.
18.
Is it
Okay,
18?
roll persuasion.
Let me roll. 27.
Very nice. So, with an 18, you are successful in getting these horses to calm down and to relax as you are now stopped. And upon saying this, holding out your medallion, the wolfborn kind of steps forth closer to the wall. And as you notice, this wall is very much like logs stretched about all around this tribe. Heavy logs. He kind of steps forward a little bit towards the wall as he looks down at you. And then looks behind him as he says something that's not in common.
Okay.
What languages do you know, Brood?
I know Common, Dwarvish, and Gobbledygook, but that is it.
Gobbledygook.
Yeah.
So you do not understand what this wolfborn is saying.
Okay. I will, if I've got the opportunity, I will just cast detect to comprehend languages. I've got comprehend
Great.
languages on my spell list.
Okay. So as you are casting comprehend languages, you are able to make out what he is saying. Wait. Does comprehend languages allow you to understand what someone says, or is that only for reading?
For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any language you can hear or see.
Okay, so it is both. Gotcha.
Yep. And I also
So you do.
hear or see signed and written language, so I can also understand sign language.
Okay. So you do overhear him stating, "Find the Jarl
Mm-hmm.
and his son.
Ooh.
Inform them that they have visitors from Thriss."
Okay, cool. So I
Over a short.
I just turn to the rest of the group and I say, "Aye, they're going to get the Jarl and his son. It seems that our pleas are heard willingly." Just a comment, because obviously I feel like they would know that the crossbow bolt and everything. Everyone would probably be pretty stressed about the situation, so I would just give them a little update.
Give me a second.
And comprehend languages is for 1 hour, so I assume we'd probably be able. I'd be able to understand any Wolfborn for the next hour.
Next hour.
Yep, next hour. And it is not a concentration either, so even if I get attacked or anything, it still goes.
Okay. So So, apologies, viewers. People are deciding to blow up my DMs. um, Over the course of about, I would say, 5 minutes, the front entrance opens up, and you see this gate that is nothing but logs, very similar to the wall, just kind of opens up and out. And as you do, you see two individuals stepping out. The first, you will notice. I'll make sure I have these set ready. Apologies for the distractions. Yeah, no, not that. Okay, cool. So I will post these in pictures. The first image you see, if I can quickly get it pulled up, I apologize. So this is the first individual that you see. I have posted it in pictures.
I whisper under my breath, "Oh, fuck, it's a furry."
So I did see that, Damiana, that comment. So for those that are able to, make sure you look at pics for so that way you can see uh, the individuals that are coming.
My God, who reacted with the
For
accent
those
emoji? Who's the furry?
for those who are watching, I will state this: it is a rather muscular wolfborn with gray fur close to black, along with a lighter grayed undertone. He appears to have some gold markings on him. Part of his hair-like fur is braided with what looks to be um, uh, like beads, stuff like that within it. Um, Very tribal-like in design. Beside him is another individual. I will state this individual, like the first, is also very muscular. You are able to notice and tell that he has black wrappings around his wrists and forearms. His fur is pure black, while also wearing what looks to be, I don't want to call it a kilt. If someone else can get a better name, that'd be awesome. But this is another individual that is currently walking beside him, and kind of further back slightly.
Can we tell which one looks older?
It's the gray and the dual gray one.
Okay.
The darker and lighter gray one.
Gotcha.
Appears to be older, and judging by the distance the black one is standing or placed with the other one, indicates that the more tribal looking one is potentially the leader of this tribe.
As I see
Dusk, are
them,
you okay?
my God. As I see them coming out, I tap on the wagon, and I alert the others. They're coming, important looking fellows. And I look at the two, and I stand up. I'm still on the carriage. I don't hop up. I don't hop down, but I stand up and I bow, or I not necessarily bow, but like a hand over my chest, kind of a lean forward, like an army salute, and I say, "Hi, we are from the Adventurers Guild. It's an honor to meet you. I don't know what your title. I know you are the Earl, but should I call you Sir, King, or just a name?"
Kind of looks to you for a moment. I will ask before I move on. For those who, excuse me, when with Brood having informed the rest of you of important people approaching the wagon, do any of you step out of the wagon? Do bear in mind this wagon is fully covered, so if you are wanting to be able to see and get a view of who these individuals are, will be needing to step out of the wagon.
Damiana steps out, blushing and all shy and red.
Oh my god.
So, Bayron steps out. Damiana steps out. Zara?
I will step out as well, yes.
Zara steps out. Mona?
Yeah, I will as well.
Okay. Daniel?
I'm gonna step out and I'm gonna look at them. I'm gonna look at them in the eyes.
Okay. So as you all step out, you do see these two individuals, these two figures. The more tribal-looking one, his eyes kind of land on each one of you, taking a bit of time with each one, almost studying you all, before his eyes move back over to Brood as he says, "I am the Jarl of this tribe. You may refer to me as Jarl or Moldrick, as you are from the Adventurers Guild, according to your medallion. Is that correct?"
Aye, yes, Jarl Uldrick. Correct? Did I say that wrong? DM, did I out of character? Did I say Uldrick right?
Moldrick.
Moldrick. Okay. Yes, Jarl Moldrick. We are indeed from the Adventurers Guild, and I looked at everyone else, and I'm like, pull out your things, guys, the things. Everyone's got one, and I hold out mine.
You're indicating to the party to pull out their medallions?
Yeah, I kind of give them all like side eye, like I don't really like directly say it, but like I hold mine out and I look at them like, guys, hold yours out too. Because like one of us could one of us could have just stole one. Like I feel like we all should have one to prove we are each individual members because we were all given individual ones.
I will state this. I do need to make a correction. This is not Moldrick. Moldrick is from Omega Tribe.
Oh shit.
This is Jarl Grognock.
Grognock.
So
okay.
Apology.
Gotcha. So yes, Jarl Grognock. We are indeed adventurers of the Adventurers Guild, holding out the guild sigil, like the symbol, and looking to the group.
He'll reach his hand out.
Do I remember being told not to hand this over to people, or was there never anything said? No. Okay. Yeah. I willingly hand it over then with no hesitation.
Okay. He'll take it, examine it for a moment, and then hands it kind of over his shoulder to the black furred one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Daniel.
Just a little quick announcement. I am currently studying for my GED. Getting my
Well done.
education I'm gonna get my education and go into hair.
Ooh.
You're gonna jump into hair?
I'm gonna become a hairdresser. That's what I mean.
Good luck, I dropped out.
figured it.
I wanna be like my mom.
But
Yeah.
he hands it back to the black furred one. He kind of looks, who like very heavily looks it over. Looks back over at the Jarl, gives a nod, and then hands it back as Jarl Grognok hands it back over to you.
Yeah, and I take it and I put it in my pocket.
Take your wagon and follow me. The rest can either sit in the wagon as you move it, or they can walk.
I
Do
don't know
assume,
about you.
bear in mind, upon entering into the tribe, your magic, if any is able to use, is nullified.
Is that he will turn and he will walk away. The black furred one will intensely look at each one of you. And just as the more tribal looking one walks past, he will kind of turn on his heels and start walking away as well, still keeping somewhat of a distance between himself and the more tribal one known as Jarl Grognok.
I hop down from the wagon, and rather than actually, like guiding the horses in, like with the reins and everything, since I'm not even using them, I talk to the horses and be like, "Hey guys, just follow me. I'll lead you to where you need to go."
They look rather scared for the most part, but they do slowly begin making their way, following.
Gotcha.
I just go, well, I don't know about you guys, but I am fucking freezing. I'm going in the wagon. I ain't walking.
I'll join Zara back in the wagon.
I'm going wherever the big strong wolf tells me to go.
Well, I'll also be in the wagon because I got short legs.
I like it. Everyone else gets back in the wagon. Brood hops off the wagon and then just starts like having the horses follow him rather than even like fucking driving them in.
So, as all of you, horses and wagon included, make your way into the tribe. As soon as you pass the gates of the tribe, those who are able to cast magic, you immediately feel weakened, fatigued almost, as you feel no essence of your magic. I will state this above board. You all have just entered into an anti-magic field.
Like
This
gas.
isn't going to. I will ask. This isn't going to intrude on your conversation with the horses, correct, Brood?
No, it's innate. I'm good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's part of. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. Yes, Daniel.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna follow the wolf people. I don't know about y'all.
So as I enter this this anti-magic field, Brood gets very sick, very fat. Not to the point of dying, but it's noticeable. It's like 3 or 4 points of exhaustion are added to Brood. As
I need you. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, so as I enter this I kind of look to everyone else and I put on my best face. Actually, the only one person I look at is Damiana, because the only person who's fucking still outside. But I look at Damiana with my best, strongest face, and I'm like, don't worry, not it's nothing. And I just fucking kind of just make my way in, trying my best to act like it's not a big deal.
Daniel, you are walking outside as well, correct?
Yeah. I'm
Okay, so
following the
yeah.
wolf people.
So yeah, I say it to you too as well, Daniel.
Okay,
You
so-
feeling all right, buddy?
It's nothing. Don't worry not about it. And it's instantly like I've got bags under my eyes. I'm breaking out into
It's
kind of a cold sweat.
Obviously, it's not nothing that you look so haggard.
So, Brood, as you state that it's nothing, I need you to make a con save, please.
Yep, of course. and I do these at advantage. That is a 15.
Oh no, this would not be at advantage.
Con saves are the only are my advantage saves.
Not for concentration. This is for something else.
No, not for concentration. My subclass feature is con saves. That's my save feature. I get advantage on con
For
saves.
this, you will not have advantage.
Oh, okay, so
So
I think it's 14.
I
then.
need you.
The other one was a 1 lower roll, so it's a 14 then instead of a 15.
A 14. Okay.
Yeah.
So with a 14, as soon as you state it's nothing serious, you're fine, so on and so forth, immediately you begin regurgitating.
Like vomiting.
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's 100%. That was gonna I was gonna like role play that sooner or later. So yeah, you just brought it out of me a little bit faster. Yeah, Brood definitely like told, and like he wipes the vomit away with his like sleeve, and he looks at Anbu, and Anbu looks at him. Anbu knows what's going on because I've been in like I haven't probably been in like large anti-magic fields, but I'm a fighter. I've been around the block. People have used anti-magic against me, and I know the effect it has on me. Anbu knows the effect it has on me because of secret reasons.
Yeah.
We kind of just give each other a glance, and I wipe the vomit away, look to Damiana and Daniel, and I'm like, it's just the alcohol from last night. I'm just, yeah, you know me, I'm a drunkard. Just like
Rude.
Shit.
Rude. You would notice there's something off about your the
Can
vomit
I?
that you regurgitated.
bloody.
You know. It's black sludge.
Oh yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Can I insight him?
You most certainly can insight check. Yes, Daniel.
Can I have advantage because he vomited?
Sure. Hold down the Alt key unless you're able to see a way of doing advantage. Otherwise, hold down the Alt key and push. Oh no, there is. I'm a dumbass.
There's a little green dot and little red dot still. Yeah. Oh,
Not the nat 20.
hell yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, there is something severely wrong with Brood.
Yeah.
Something is up. He was fine before walking into the tribe, and now all of a sudden this is happening and he's vomiting. There's something seriously fucking wrong.
There's something seriously wrong here, Brood. I don't think you're okay.
It's just alcohol poisoning. Worry not about
You
it, Daniel.
lie to me. Motherfucker, you can't lie to me. We're bros. Bros before hoes. Am I
Are we
right,
able to do
Damiana?
Exactly. But are we able to do a persuasion check to get him to talk?
Yeah, I'll allow it. I as a
Yeah.
player, I will allow, for you to persuade me or attempt to. At least.
Yeah,
I
let's
will.
do it.
I will con
I'll
save
give
against
the
it.
help action.
I will.
I'll
I
give
will.
the help action.
I will
Okay,
con save
so
against
roll
it.
roll with advantage, Damien.
Okay, 12. It's not great.
And then give
So
me
a 17 total.
Oh, 17.
And then you want to give me a con save, Alpha?
Yes, please. Yes, I will definitely do that.
Let's see if Brood
well, no.
breaks.
No, it will not be actually a con save. Wait,
That's just
breaks what?
this is just against the persuasion check. I mean, whatever you want. Usually con saves is
Like
what
friend
people do. Just whatever you feel like I should do against persuasion.
You are trying to still deceive, correct?
Not deceive, just hold the information back. I'm not. I mean, yeah, technically deceive because I'm playing it like I'm
Yes,
okay,
deception, please.
but like that's like not the vibe. But yeah, oh well.
Deception, please.
I'm pretty good at this too.
Oh.
Also, I did want to let you
It's
know,
a tie.
before we interrupt, I put in the chat that I'm going to jump off for a little bit. So
Okay.
if anything like comes up with my character, feel free to tag me, but I can't guarantee that for you guys.
That's okay. Do bear in mind, I will be sending you a message here soon, Isadora. Okay.
Okay. Bye, friends. Have fun.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Jess. Get rest.
All right.
So yeah, we
so,
tied.
Meets it, beats it.
The what, sorry?
Does that apply for
You
for
both-
for player actions? I thought that was just. I thought we re-roll on. I thought player actions you re-roll on ties. I'll whatever your decision.
Nope.
Okay. So
So
yeah,
it is a meets it beats it. However, for this regard of a deception persuasion, or deception persuasion, I will state that Brood, because you were able to meet the persuasion, you are able to. How do I want to word this?
withhold but tell.
That since I slept
Yes.
with him,
You would be able to reveal what you want.
If Brood told the truth to
You're
everyone
not
he
going
slept with, Brood would be telling his guts to everyone on the fucking planet, bro. Don't even act like you because your character slept with me that I would be more inclined to tell you the truth. That's not how Brood works. Sorry, man. But yeah, so yeah, I look at I look at Damiana and Daniel, and I'm like, well, let's just say that the anti-magic field and me don't quite get along, but it's not gonna kill me. It's just not the best. I'll be feeling better when we leave this place.
Alright, if you say so. But I'm keeping my eye on you.
Yeah.
So, as the horses are kind of moved and guided by some of the wolfborns that are in here, which I will state this as for those outside of the wagon currently, you are seeing these strange, fully wooden buildings. You guys are, depending on backgrounds, are used to seeing like in Thriss where it's cobblestone and some of our brick, stuff like that, these types of houses. Within this tribe, everything is made of wood. Now, granted, there are some metals, like, with a blacksmith in here, they have their anvils, so on and so forth, but the buildings themselves have no stone. It is strictly logs, wood logs. A lot of the wolfborns, a good majority of the wolfborns don't wear much. Some of them, like for females, they have cloths over their breasts. The males, obviously, just like with the black furred individual, they do wear like this belt-like cloth that does mask and hide a lot of private areas.
Loincloth, yeah.
Like you, yes. They kind of look at you and they watch you and they're uncertain about you. It's easily known and you can tell, but they do keep their distance. They do not address you. Daniel, as you stated, you are currently following the Jarl as well as this Blackford individual. The Jarl has stopped, especially the Blackford individual as well. And they're currently watching Brood as well as Damiana. For the rest of you that are currently still in the wagon, you feel a jolt within sitting in the wagon as you realize you guys have stopped again after moving for about maybe 5 minutes. And then you hear a doosh 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 right on the back door area of the wagon.
Zara's just like fumbling around, looking for like maybe a warm coat to like wear, or some whiskey to warm her soul before stepping out into that icy cold outside. Because she doesn't fancy freezing her tits off.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, no.
That was almost another oof that you did earlier.
I know.
With a 22, you are able to find a few cloaks within the wagon,
Okay.
appearing to have been left there from previous owners of the wagon.
Perfect.
So those within the wagon, you have cloaks
Yay.
Nice.
that will be able to block out most of the cold air that hits you.
I hand them all out to everyone going, here you go, so we don't go out freezing ourselves.
Mine drags along the floor behind me because it's a little too long.
Daniel don't need no cloak. Daniel's hot on his own.
Shut up, Daniel, take a goddamn cloak. Cover yourself up, man.
Daniel, you're
Okay,
currently
so you're
outside right now. You're not in the wagon.
I know, but I had to say it.
So-
Farron's just gonna like
Alright.
take the cloak, be like, "Thank you, Zara." Put it on and step out, and she's kind of gonna like look around at what's going on, like look at Brood and Daniel and everybody, and just kind of like take in her surrounding and what's going on.
I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna approach Brood and I'm just gonna, hey, man, got any whiskey?
Oh my
It's I want to warm the soul a bit. This cloak doesn't do much, you know. Like, gotta have some whiskey, man. Sure, like, please.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
like grab the back of Zara's coat and yank her back and be like, "Woman, this is not the time for freaking whiskey.
I'm
We are
not
in
gonna-
the literal wolf's den, and you want to get drunk on a mission?
I'm not gonna get drunk. Just
You're
a
gonna
shot,
get drunk.
just a swig, just to warm the
You're
soul.
gonna get
I will
drunk.
take my whiskey from
gonna get
Brood,
drunk.
and I will drink it and be like,
You get
"Oh,
drunk.
warms the soul. I feel so much better. Let's go.
Oh
speak
yeah,
to the
your
blue
soul's gonna be
people."
so warm and fuzzy when it's sluggy if we encounter battle.
It makes me hit better.
It's at this time I
Uh-huh.
vomit again.
Sir. Are you
And those who have
I know
stepped
you
out of
had
the
a rough
wagon,
night, man.
those who
I'm
have
a
stepped out of the
palace.
wagon is able to notice and see Brood vomiting up black sludge.
Oh no.
Can I Arcana check the black sludge?
You most certainly can, Mo.
Damn,
Make an
DM,
Arcana check.
she asked the right question. That's wild. I didn't think anyone was gonna do that. That's cool.
+8.
So-
Too bad.
A 15, I would say that as you are kind of studying it, kind of placing your hand over the sludge, you do get an essence of magic. But what's strange is this feels like ancient magic, not something that would come naturally for a cleric. This feels, in a sense, this magic feels almost in a sense of given,
Okay.
like bestowed upon type magic.
Does it feel like cursed at all, or
No.
okay?
With a 15, I will state it does not. You don't feel like any essence of curses.
Okay, cool.
So, the Jarl will look at you all as he says,
Pick yourselves up and walk with me into the longhouse so we might discuss. And be quick about it. If you wish to get out of the cold, then get your ass inside.
Zara speed walking.
and he will turn once more and he will get back to walking. He doesn't even, like, if anyone responds to him, he doesn't even acknowledge. The black furred one will kind of glare, like, squint his eyes in a glaring motion at all of you, before turning once again on his heels and making his way.
I'm gonna glare back at him. Fuck you, buddy.
Aye. Okay. Let's go, fellers. Kind of like his Brood kind of looks like he's about to fall asleep for a second, and then snaps back to, fuck. All right, let's get a move on, and then he begins to walk forward.
I'm walking as I'm glaring.
You glaring at the back of the black one's head.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm like boring my eyes into his back of his head.
Okay. Safe to assume the rest of you are also following, correct?
Yes,
Indeed.
I was speed walking there.
Mona?
Yeah, I'm following behind.
Okay. Farron?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them in and just kind of like shake my head at Zara.
And what?
She's shaking her head at me.
Oh, okay. So as you guys enter in, you are immediately, as soon as you step through the door into this longhouse, you are immediately hit with intense heat. Within this longhouse, you are seeing all sorts of different designs upon these wooden pillars, these log-like pillars that are currently holding up this roof. This is a large building. In the center of this building, it looks to be a like a fire pit almost. Already a large fire going. You see numerous tables and chairs lining the sides and around this fire pit. Sorry, children. At this point in time, you watch as the Jarl makes his way around the fire pit and takes a seat on what looks to be that of a throne made of bones. The bone throne.
Don't call it that.
The bone
DM.
I want to sit on
DM,
his bone throne.
Stop. This is why I didn't want you to call it that, DM.
I would love to sit on the bone
And there's the
throne.
next one. I knew it was all coming. Thank you, DM. Thank you so much.
I had to give a little bit of entertainment.
Could I just check how big the bone throne is?
Pretty massive. Pretty big.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
The
Damiana
Jarl's a
shit.
I
pretty
can
big
take
man
it.
too, so. The Jarl's a pretty big man too, so.
I can take it.
So, as he takes a seat, sorry, children again. You all watch and see as the black furred individual stands right beside the Jarl. His thick arms crossed over his chest, making his arms bulge ever so slightly. You will notice a flat piece of wood that appears to be placed against the back of the throne. Above it, you will see a etching of a horn, almost as if a horn is supposed to be placed there, but it is currently empty.
Out of curiosity, were any of you informed of the mission that you were supposed to have?
I'm afraid we were not.
I will state this: you were informed by Uldren, the headmaster of the Adventurers Guild,
Oh, I
to
was sick.
Find information
Ah.
about like some missing artifact or something.
as well as stopping a potential war between the two tribes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad. I was sick that week, so
Yes.
I do not recall that.
Aye, sir, we need to we must retrieve your horn. If I'm correct, it's possibly been taken to the tribe of Omega, and we are to stop, or at least attempt to stop you both from warring.
It would appear that the headmaster of your guild is very well informed. Yes, the horn that was
Stolen, as he points up towards the engraving.
is a family heirloom passed down by my father. It is very special to my family. A very powerful piece of artifact, though within the tribe, its magic is nullified, but outside of it, it is very powerful and strong. It was stolen in the middle of the night, without a trace, though I know my brother, Jarl Moldrick, as he calls himself, within the tribe of Omega, has sent someone here to steal it, as he feels, though he is the oldest, that the horn should have belonged to him. You are to make your way over to the tribe of Omega and retrieve my horn.
Do you...
But I do not, and I repeat this here and now, I do not want any bloodshed in the name of the Alpha tribe.
Aye, sir. Are you, and not to question your intelligence or your information, but are you positive, without any shadow of doubts, that it is indeed the tribe of Omega who harbors your horn? I know you believe your brother to be the culprit, but do you have proof of this, or is this just accusations based off of mistrust?
Currently, right now, there are no other suspects. The only suspect there is my brother, due to how he had left, and the tribe of Alpha, as well as the argument that myself and him had before he left.
Aye. And there is no other, say, long-standing enemies of your clan, or maybe a new, recent threat that has appeared?
As of right now, no, there is not.
Aye, very well, sir. We will...
If my brother does not have the horn, then you all are tasked to find and retrieve it by any means necessary.
So...
My brother has already announced war on my tribe. However, if you were able to convince him to put a hold on his all-out war, then do so.
Aye, sir.
No, I understand you don't want bloodshed, and we will do our very best to prevent that. But you said yourself your brother has called out war on your tribe. That if we go there and he catches us and he decides not to be like lenient in any way and decides that he wants to take our own lives, then what do you wish for us to do in that situation? Like, are we to give our life for this horn? Because I don't know if I'd be willing to do that.
He will slowly stand. You hear under his weight of his hands as he is standing, the bones beginning of the throne beginning to crack and splinter. As he glares down at you, Zara. And he says,
Your mission is to prevent war and to acquire the horn. If my brother is the one who stole it, then you will acquire the horn by any means necessary. Is that understood?
Crystal clear.
To ensure that all of you get the task done,
He will motion to the black-furred wolf as he says,
my son, Rothgar, will accompany you all in retrieving this horn. He will report back to me when the task is done.
DM,
yes.
as the man's was talking about there being no other suspects, right? There being no other people. Brood would have looked over to the son, the other person, him being so close to this man, him following him around. Brood would have by now guessed either a son or some close, important figure in the tribe. Uh, Upon him saying that no other suspects are currently under, guess, I would have looked at him and done an insight to see, like, if he, maybe gave a glance, a look, because Brood knows that sometimes the people who steal shit are closer than you think. It could maybe not be this brother, but maybe his fucking son.
Okay. Go ahead and make an insight check.
Okay. These are regular for me. That's garbage. Yep, no idea.
Do you wish to use an inspiration?
Yeah, this is worth it. This is worth it, because if this could be a cool twist. You send this NPC with us, and it turns out he had the horn the whole time. That's a fun twist. I like those.
All right, so go ahead and roll perception check.
And I also like guessing them ahead of time. Son of a bitch! Not happening. Oh well. We live. We rise.
So, you have one inspiration left. You wanna use
Nah.
it?
This is definitely worth wasting 2 on. I'm gonna stick with my rule. 1 per session.
Okay. So, as you kind of, while you are watching him, or during the time you are watching him while the Jarl is speaking, with any mention of the horn, it would appear to you that Rothgar doesn't move.
Nothing.
He doesn't budge.
Okay.
He doesn't flinch. It's almost as if he's a statue.
Okay.
The only thing you do notice and watch move is his eyes, but they don't move to his father. They're looking at each one of you
Okay.
intensely,
Gotcha. All right. Yeah.
studying each one of you.
All right. I'll keep my suspicions to myself for now. I won't say anything out loud or address it. But Brood definitely wouldn't just give it away. Like he wouldn't like give up on it. He still has that in his mind that I'm gonna incite this guy again. Like this is a thing I should keep on my radar.
Especially with the fact that it was instructed that Rothgar will be accompanying you all.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be like looking at this guy continuously as he's with us to see if he gives any signs, because Brood's got a feeling. His spine's a tingling.
I will state this also above board. You all still do have Isadora currently in the wagon.
Yeah. I was about to tell
But-
it. Yeah, I was about to say, sir, before we leave, we were instructed by the Black Arrow out. Oh, actually, I wouldn't start it with that. I would say, sir, before we leave, there is 2 important things we must inform you of. Firstly, there's a companion of ours who has been petrified by some sort of demonic twins to the south, towards the shore. We do not know what they did to her, but they petrified her by some means. And the men at the Black Arrow outpost just shortly south of here told us you all could help us. And that leads into my second thing, which is last night while we slept at the Black Arrow outpost, every single soldier vanished. And upon questioning our horses, who had awoken during the disturbance, it would appear some blue-skinned or blue-magicked woman, we weren't quite sure, the horses couldn't get a clear sight, had them all in the middle of their sleep arise and walk out of the outpost with no fight and no defense.
If you wish for your friend to have help, I will allow for you all to take your friend to the shaman. You will go down the hill beside
the Longhouse. As for the occupants of the outpost, they, even though they hold no ill will towards myself or my people, nor do I hold no ill will to them, we cannot help them. To send men, to send women to a location for a threat that is unknown even to us, with so little information, I cannot jeopardize my people for something like that.
Oh, no, sir, you understand. You are in the midst of war. I would never ask you to spare your infantry or your soldiers to investigate such mysterious and unknown circumstances. However, I would like you to be aware of this blue-witched lady. We do not know what she is capable of, and if she's able to bewitch so many men with simple magic, I fear she may come for your tribe next. Just please, be on the lookout is all I would like you to do.
He will give a nod to your words.
Cool.
And he will slowly sit back down on the throne. I will ask this before everyone does make their way to get Isidora fixed. I will ask, is there anything anyone else wishes to say? Faerun, Damian, Daniel, Damiana, and Mona. Is there anything your characters do wish to say?
Not at this moment in time.
I'm gonna step forward a little bit. You
I'm
mentioned
sorry, what?
someone was sent to steal this horn. Do you know who that was or what they look like?
It is unknown on the initial person that has stolen the horn. But the only suspect that I have is either my brother or someone affiliated with my brother and his tribe.
Okie dokie.
I do have a query. You seem like a very prestigious tribe, and, well, the horn, assumingly that's where it would usually be placed, this is your throne room. How is it that someone could come in here so easily and take it? Like, surely you have this area guarded, do you not? Like, how do you not know it's someone within your own tribe that had taken it?
I'm gonna point at Zara, at the Zara as they say that, weakly, obviously still really injured, and I'm gonna say, that actually brings a good question that I was going to ask. Who was guarding this area the night it was stolen?
He will place his hand up to silence as he says,
My brother and I had grown up here. We have intense knowledge of this tribe, as this tribe once belonged to our father. We know the ins and outs of this place, secret passages within the ground, where we would... A bit of a half smile kind of catches his face briefly before it vanishes, almost as if smiling at a fond memory that he used to have. But he says, my brother and I would play games when we were young pups. But we would sneak out to play these games in the middle of the night. It is also why that I believe my brother to be a suspect. No one else would have knowledge of these tunnels.
But how would you know these tunnels were used and it wasn't in fact a guard who was watching it that night that had taken it? Someone you would least suspect.
Yeah, he says that, and I look at his son. He just said about the open tunnels in front of his child. Like, no one else knows, man? Really?
He slowly looks over at Rothgar. As Rothgar steps forward, and he says, for the first time for all of you to hear his voice, he says,
My father speaks truth. I, myself, conducted the investigations of the tribe thoroughly.
Okay.
As for the tunnels that my father speaks,
as his eyes immediately lock over on you, Brood.
I only know the tunnels exist, but I myself do not know its location
Oh,
or how to access them.
I didn't say that out loud, by the way. I just like looked
Oh.
at him. I only looked at him and was like, in my head, I was like, no one else knows about these tunnels. He just talked about it in front of his son. And then I hear that he conducted the investigation. But he would definitely look at me regardless because my eyes are locked on him 100%.
Oh,
I know you didn't say anything.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
As I
Mhm.
look at him, like the son, speaking about all of that, can I do a insight check to see
most
if he's
certainly
telling
can.
the truth?
Can I help? Because I was gonna do the same thing.
Yes, you most certainly can, Mona.
Cool.
Oh,
Did you
Brood,
give him-
I don't want an insight check from you. Hold on.
Yeah. I say, I'll hold off on mine. I already did one a little bit earlier.
Yep,
You need
Zara,
to sort
there
it out because you got Mona as an insight check. Oh, there we go. You got me. Do I get advantage?
I
No.
will give the help action.
For something like this, you cannot.
Mona's already given me the help
Not.
action.
You can give an insight check yourself.
Oh, that's okay. I got a 4. It's a 9.
I will ask, do the two
Damn.
of you wish to use inspirations?
I will.
I will, yes.
Yeah, this feels important.
Alright,
I'm
so-
glad everyone else is picking up on the vibes I'm picking up on. That just made me feel it
Alright,
even
so-
harder, DM. You said that he did the investigation?
So I will ask, Daniel, do you wish to do an inspiration or not inspiration, insight?
Yeah, I would like to.
Is there anyone else that would like to do an insight check?
Yes, I will do one.
Damiana, your insight's not on if he's guilty. Your insight's on if he'll bang you or not. Shut the fuck up. You are thinking about other things.
Listen, can I still do an insight check on whether he's DTF?
That is what his did. No, but let's be real here. That is definitely what Damiana's insight's about. Like, let's not act
I
like
still want to do my insight check.
like
Sure.
I had to speak up though.
Bayron, do you wish to do an insight check?
Sure, I'll join in on the bandwagon.
Okay. I will, because of Damiana, I will ask, which one are you inciting?
Ooh,
What
let
do you
me have my
mean?
pick. I wanna.
The DTF or the other thing?
The what? Sorry.
The what?
Bayron, are you wanting to insight to see if he is DTF or if he is he is also a potential suspect of stealing the horn?
What's a DTF?
Down to
Down
fuck.
to fuck.
Damiana's currently
Oh!
inciting if he's down to fuck instead of inciting if he's guilty or not. Because of course.
Yeah.
That's
me
what my character would do.
personally, I would insight to see if he would DTF, but me as a character, Farron is gonna see if he's a suspect.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But I would
alright,
love
so-
to DTF.
Shut the
I'll let you know what he says.
Okay.
So Farron, Mona, Damiana now, you have to change will have to change your name in Foundry as well as in D&D Beyond. Zara
Indeed.
and Daniel. Go ahead and roll insight check. Zara and Mona, you guys have used your inspirations.
Mr. DM,
For
What?
fuck's sake.
if I say that I'm currently posing very seductively and showing a bit of thigh, can I roll with advantage?
Damn,
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Daniel.
Come on, someone roll good.
Normal.
I like
Mona
that-
rolled pretty good.
I like that this makes Damiana a furry,
Inspiration.
but it
I'd
also
like to use an
makes
inspiration.
him
Inspiration.
the opposite of what a furry is.
All right, so
Oh, I
like
got
to
called a
use-
furry by my coworkers.
hold on a second. So, Daniel, Damiana, Faerun, would you guys like to use inspirations?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Listen.
I have
Okay.
all 3 right.
Yes, you will.
You do, yes.
Wait, before I use an inspiration, do I know if the 12 is high enough for me to know?
No.
It is up to you if you want to use inspiration or take your roll.
Yeah, you don't get to know the result before
I'll
that.
use my inspiration.
You'll use an
Can
inspiration?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Logan, can I use my
Yes.
passive insight, which is 15?
You can use your passive.
Okay. I didn't.
So-
I didn't think to check my passive. Could I have my inspiration back?
I will allow to give you your inspiration.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what? Can I use my passive insight? It's 12.
Are you
it's
sure
one
you
better.
want to use that? Are you sure you want to use that in non-inspiration?
I mean, I don't really think this is like something that really matters.
So it's up to you.
I'll hold off on inspiration.
Hold off inspiration. Okay.
Yeah.
So Damiana
Yep.
and Daniel, roll an
Yep.
insight.
Hey, that's better.
Is that worse than what I rolled before?
No, better.
No, it's not. Okay. I'll take
All
it.
right. So, Daniel, Damiana. Okay. So we'll go down the list. Okay. Mona. Zara. So Mona and Zara. With your inspirations. Actually, no, I should start with the lowest. So Daniel,
Yeah.
Faerun. You're not able to get much of anything from him.
Yeah. I
He's
figured.
almost stone-faced in a sense.
Stealthy as fuck.
Faerun, for your personal insight,
Damien.
to see if he's a DTF, because fuck it. With a 12, you don't know.
What about my 14?
Wait, I rolled to see if he's a suspect.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
if we're gonna roll to see if he's down to fuck for my personal insight, I need to roll
Okay,
another
roll-
insight.
roll
Thank
another
you.
insight. Damien,
Yeah.
as he locks eyes with you for a brief moment,
15.
definitely not.
God damn it.
Can I roll persuasion?
Shut up.
No, you may not.
Why?
I rolled a 16.
A 16?
Wow, fucking asshole.
Potentially.
Hey, you know
I
what?
love how you
Yo,
told us
you know what?
by
Yeah.
insight to see if he's DTF rather than see if he potentially took the fucking horn.
I
That
wanna,
is what I find fucking comical.
I wanna, hey, DM, I wanna do that one insight too. I wanna do the DTF insight too. Brood time.
No, too late. You already criticized me.
Dwarf
You
time.
already criticized when I
No,
wanted to do
let
that.
him do
Hey,
it.
Brew.
Let him get a nat 20.
Go ahead,
and,
Brood.
and get shut the fuck down. To 11.
Why don't you get one with like this really good passive insight?
Wait, can I roll down to fuck? I want to roll down to fuck.
This has gotten a turn which he was not expecting.
Sure.
I
would like to
Brood,
roll-
the answer's no.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I would like to roll persuasion.
Ah, the femboy.
No,
beam.
you may not, Damiana.
Please.
No, Damien.
Daniel, the answer's no.
Of course, I figured that, but I wanted to fucking see what I would get.
Zara,
Wait, so he's down to fuck Faerun,
Yes.
but no one else.
so
that
far
what
no
we've
one
got?
has rolled high enough.
No, you
I
said,
wanna-
you said maybe.
I will
You
take
said
this
maybe,
right
and I
now.
got 16.
Hold on. Damian, I will state this right now. For the answer for the reason for no for you is you have big tits. No.
Not his type.
Okay, but Daniel rolled higher than me.
He's
Oh,
not
that's
into
because
men.
I'm a guy. I meant
Yeah,
to
he's
say that.
gay.
Yeah.
He's gay.
He's not into men. He's not
He's
into men.
not gay.
He's not
said-
into men.
Okay,
DM,
Oh.
have we
DM.
established how big my tits are?
So
Dude,
he likes
you
itty bitty
yes,
titties.
you have said you have big tits.
you've double D's.
He's,
How
You
he's
said
a
it.
big though?
supporter of the itty bitty titty committee.
Yes.
Like big for me could be B's, you know?
Itty bitty
Wait,
titty titty.
Wait, Logan. Can I use my passive to see if he's DTF for me?
God. What have we done?
Well, if you your
We're all-
passive 15, it kind of be the
We're
same thing as
all
me. It'd be a
serious
maybe,
down the
probably.
fuck.
Okay, DM, since we're doing this anyway, Brood's gonna look past the young calf and he's gonna look at the old bull and he's gonna see if that's gonna be any better situation for him. You know what?
Damien's
No.
also like,
Damn
"Oh,
it!
For all of you, I'm gonna say this right now. It's no.
Ah, damn.
You already said it's a
He,
maybe
oh,
for
yeah,
Damien.
right. He's got a wife. He's got a
No,
wife,
hold on,
right?
Hold on. Brood is asking about the Jarl.
Yeah, and that's.
Oh, okay.
I said I want to look past the young calf and at the old bull in the back.
Yeah. So, Zara,
Mm.
unknown.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Wait,
I-
That's fine. I'm not into
wait,
fairies
wait,
anyway.
wait. Threesome.
I'm going to dare ask, Mona, are you also wanting to know?
Well, my
I don't
passive
care,
is
it tastes like
15,
shit.
so I may as well know.
No.
Cool. She wasn't into him anyways.
don't
She's not
worry,
into
Mona.
furries.
Don't worry, Mona. Me and you, we don't need men.
My character's
So-
lesbian. She swore off men.
So, to get right back to get into the nitty gritty of things, why you all are actually here. Um,
All right, let's go take care of Isadora. Right, guys, we forgot about
Are
that.
there any wolves that
Oh
are
yeah,
down?
we need to
Can we,
Hold on,
can we
hold-
find out if
hold on.
they would be into Isadora?
Oh, yes.
Isadora
Guys,
isn't there currently.
move
She's still
on.
in the wagon.
Let's move on.
Petrified
We
in
bring
snow.
them to the wagon.
Let's move on.
So,
Can I roll for her?
No, let's move on.
no.
Damn
So, Mona and Faerun,
it. Mm-hmm.
with your insight checks, see if he's a suspect. You do not see any clear indication that he is lying. There is no indication whatsoever. To you, to the two of you, especially with you, Mona, with your 17 insight, it would very much seem like he is telling the truth.
Okay.
So, is there anything else that any of you wish to say or do while you are in here before you go get Isadora and make your way to the shaman?
Yeah. I'm gonna look to the rest of the group and I'm gonna say, all right, guys, let's go get Isadora to that Shah. And Brood falls forward and goes completely unconscious.
Aye. I'll pick him up.
Daniel's hand is on your ass, Brood.
I'm out cold.
Honestly, if only.
So, Faerun, is there anything your character wishes to say or do before you guys make your way out?
She's just kind of gonna look the sun up and down.
Rothgar?
Yeah, the sun, Rothgar, whatever it is. Up and down, kind of like squint her eyes, cause like she's very suspicious of him right now, cause she couldn't tell if he was lying. He had a stone face, so she's kind of suspicious. And then she just kind of looks at the Jarl, and then without saying a word.
Just goes up and leaves.
Yeah.
All right. So as the rest of you do leave, you are able to acquire Isadora, and as you all will begin following the instructions of the Jarl and make your way down to where it was indicated where the shaman is. During this time, I will give everyone a 10-minute break.
Okay.
Because there is something I myself need to do as a father. So So I will be back momentarily. So we'll give everyone a 10-minute break here, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Just in case anyone's curious, I found this picture of what closely resembles the boob size of Damiana.
I'm good.
I'll put it in the VC chat.
I'm good.
Oh, for fuck's
No,
sake.
thank you.
Like, we're not talking like humongous, but we are talking like decent, you
Oh.
know?
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
like
need
C
to.
cups.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't need to look at that.
Now, with that being said, will the wolf boys fuck me?
Wait, that's what you consider humongous, like huge titties?
I mean, I know they can be a lot bigger, but that's big. Like, that's big enough for me.
That's what you, when you were in your mind going, oh yeah, she's got huge titties.
No.
That's what was
This
in
is
your
what
head.
this is what Damiana considers big. Damiana's big on body
Yeah.
positivity.
I need to talk with Zara.
Oh, yes?
I haven't done that yet. I haven't talked with you yet.
No, you haven't. And the thing is like, Zara has very much like, she had a real bad experience with a guy. Some shit happened. It's a past that she
Yeah.
prefers to forget. She's very much like, I've sworn off men kind of attitude. So you're going to have to try really hard to raise her up. And it's just going to be a
Of
fun
course.
experience. I ain't making it easy, man.
Brood, can I just check if I wanted to roll persuasion to try and persuade you to have sex again? What would I have to roll?
Persuasion. Performance.
Like, are we saying a nat 20? You'll say yes, Brood. He's not.
Serenade.
Okay.
You have to serenade through. You have to like do like read a poem to us or do something really kind of like cringe and
Yeah.
do it in session. That's what you gotta do. And then Alpha will most likely let you roll an advantage and performance check how depending how well you do it.
Wait, say this again. Say this again.
Like serenade them or like read a really like cringe poem, and depending how well you roleplay it, Alpha may give you advantage on like a performance check.
Okay, I will do that when he gets back. Let me look for a poem.
Bruh.
I love causing these
See,
issues.
this is the kind of D&D that I like.
You should be in Maddie's session, Jesus fucking Christ.
I gotta.
I'm using ChatGPT.
I can't
From
wait.
writing my essays to writing serenades for a 300-pound boulder in a
And you have
fictitious
to you have
game.
to invoice, you have to go all out roleplay, dude. You have to do it. Oh, if I could animate, I'd so animate it. Hi, cat. My cat has an injury. She got injured because she was going out and being a big bullets for the neighbor's cat, so she got a big scratch on her nose. It's real deep. Ain't that right, Manic? You're being all big bullets. You don't even have bullets, the actual big bullets. Oh my god. Is it that good?
Yeah.
Oh my
Let me message it to you.
Oh, please do. I have to see
What?
it. He got ChatGPT to write it out. And the best bit is like I don't even know because I know Orphan is streaming, but I need to see if he's like currently streaming this conversation so everyone who'd be watching this would like be hearing us.
There needs to be one more line at the end.
Oh, he is definitely streaming this, but he's muted, so we can't hear him.
Oh, yeah.
Replying this whole fucking
Oh,
time.
I've been talking to my girlfriend. We're both listening to you. She's sitting next to me. We've been talking. She listens to all of our sessions.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That is perfect, though.
Yep.
That is
I'm
perfect. I love
adding
it.
this last bit. This is me, not ChatGPT, by the way.
I love it. I love it. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. This is gonna be great.
Also, I'd like to mention someone topped in the chat for the stream so far by the name of Dildo Gaggins, and their comment was Autobots transform and roll out, and then they left,
My fucking
and then they swiftly left.
Oh my god, that's
Brood,
Yes.
respect.
how much of what we were discussing did you hear?
Personally,
Everything.
I was like tuned out, not actually listening, because I'm done. I'm done with like the I assumed it was more titty conversations, and I'm just over it.
No.
So
Oh, no.
I'm just past it. I'm just good. So I've just been tuning it out.
It ain't titty talks, don't you worry.
Great.
Laugh my fucking ass off. If
Well-
anybody's gonna fuck Brood, it's gonna be me.
I thought you wanted to fuck me.
Actually,
I want
Brood
to
already
fuck
fucked.
you too.
Brood already fucked Damien.
Oh, no, you said Damiana. Nope, can't take that back.
I have to be calling you by your proper name, otherwise every single
Nope.
time I say it, you correct
Nope.
me.
You fucked me as Damiana. You said it. You can't take it back.
Shut up.
All
You're the
right.
only-
So, do bear in mind, I've been listening this entire time.
Oh, and yeah.
You want to read what we were talking about, Alpha?
I will
Send it
state
to
this here and now. Unless stated otherwise by Brood himself,
you. Okay. No, I get it.
you will not riz him.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no.
And
Brood,
I say that due to the fact that Brood has already said no.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with all you guys. The reason Brood only fucks with men and goblin women is for respect of my partner. My partner does not like it, even when I'm in roleplay, not actually myself, flirting with women. It's just out of respect for my girl, and I would just like no. That's our relationship. So any female character, I can tell you right now, it's just a straight out no. Brood's gay, and that's the end of the story.
Can I quickly inquire? Would it be okay? Because it is funny. If Damiana, because they have been generally rejected, but they don't believe they've been rejected. They read they read you this poem, and then you hard reject them in roleplay.
Sure, I don't give a fuck. I'll hard reject the motherfucker. Yeah, for sure.
But
No, listen.
I will state this above board. Okay. If a player, whether as their character or out of, above board, says no, it means no. And I
Yeah.
state that due to the sheer fact that I'm not going to have any players, regardless of this campaign, another campaign, no matter what have you. I will not have any players uncomfortable because someone can't take the word no.
I'm
Yeah.
traumatized by Thursday.
Yes.
Wait, Thursday?
Oh, you don't want to know about Thursday.
Oh, I want to know about Thursday.
You don't know even Alfred's face.
So,
Listen,
Now
that
your
being
news
said-
you have to spill.
with that being said, Brood, if you are okay with having that role play,
Oh,
but
yeah,
still
yeah,
giving
yeah.
that hard no,
Yeah, nah, I'm
then
down
okay.
for that. Yeah. I'm just like, it's not gonna be a roll or anything. There is no possibility. Even a nat 20, it's a no. It's like trying to
No,
riz a dragon
there-
up as a bard. I'm sorry, man. Even your nat 20 with your plus 10, it's a giant fire-breathing lizard. It's a no, dude. It's just a no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
There will
be-
I just listen.
ahead.
I just want to be homies with Brood. I just want to be that homie that does that fucking gay shit. But we're not gay. We're just homies.
Keep the socks on
We're
kind of
homies-
vibe.
we're homies who hit it occasionally.
Yeah,
it's not a
we're just
blowjob if it's a bro
homies.
job.
Yeah,
It's a bro job.
it's not gay if you don't make eye contact.
Okay, let's move past
Exactly.
this. Let's continue going.
So there will be no persuasion checks.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
None of that.
So, like I said, I've been listening while I've been changing my daughter's poopy butt. So
Brood is unconscious still, though. Just letting everyone know.
yes,
He probably
Brood is definitely
Yeah,
you guys
Listen,
all
I'm
got the
carrying
idea
him.
that Okay, go ahead, Daniel.
I'm carrying Brood, by the way. I didn't leave him on the floor. That's a real homie right there. They carry your shit.
Yeah, when Brood passed out, you guys all got the idea that you probably should just get him looked at with Isadora by the shaman when bringing them there. That's why I said that I passed out.
That.
Bayron, do apologize. Were you going to be saying something?
Huh?
It sounded like while everyone was talking, it did sound like you were trying to say something, but then stopped. With everyone having been talking, so I wanted to make sure that you had a chance to say what you were wanting to say.
Stop it.
Oh, I was just saying, I was telling Xenia to spill what happened on Thursday.
That will be on a different day.
Okay.
If Zara wants to state. Mona, have you returned?
Yeah.
Good. All right.
Get off
Then we will
my
go ahead.
computer. Oh.
Excuse me. Then we will go ahead and get started. I will also state this. As you guys were leaving, you did notice Rothgar walking behind you all and then off to the side to a rather, compared to the Longhouse, a very small home, but around the same size, if not a little smaller, compared to the rest of these log-like cabins within the tribe. But you all were able to acquire Isadora. That'll be fine. Gather Isadora and begin making your way.
Awesome. On the way, you while Isadora is locked in stone and obviously can't speak or anything, you hear Brood in his sleep just mumble some things. One of them being, he says a little bit of a sentence, which is just "son of broad," and then that's it.
What?
All right. So, I'm going to change the music for this.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I just turned the music off a while ago.
Rude.
As you all, out of curiosity, who currently is carrying Isadora?
I mean, I can carry both.
Okay. Do bear in mind, Isadora is a stone statue.
Yes, I know. I am well aware.
Okay. With the help of with the assistance of Daniel carrying both Brood as well as Isadora, you all begin making your way down the hill to where the shaman was. As you are drawing closer, it's almost as if the very air of this place changes. Each step, you all draw closer and closer. You begin noticing small wooden spikes resting within the ground. Upon each of these spikes are skulls, each spike brandishing a different skull from a different animal. few of them even brandishing human skulls. Some tiefling, some goblin. As you notice ahead of you, you see what looks to be a thatch-like cabin, seemingly built within this. I wouldn't say a thatch, no. You are noticing a door, appearingly built within a small hill. For those who need references, Hobbiton, Lord of the Rings. You do
I don't get
notice.
that reference.
Watch Lord of the Rings, you'll know what I'm talking about.
I don't want to watch Lord of the Rings.
Blasphemy.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Look up Hobbit Hole Lord of the Rings.
Hobbit hole?
Yes. Trust me, you're not gonna
That
get like no
sounds-
porno shit. Shut up.
It looks
That
like the
sounds
Teletubbies house,
dirty.
but better.
Here,
Like,
I
if you
will
imagine-
freaking look it up for you, okay?
Look it up for me.
I like how they knew Teletubby House, but not Hobbit House. That's
I know
insane.
Teletubby House.
That's insane.
Here, this is an image from
Get out of my face.
literally Lord of the Rings. Okay. That
Pics.
Bilbo Baggins and Frodo Baggins stayed in. This is the Baggins residence. There you go.
It's where they have dwarf raids.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes. You are noticing what looks to be windows on each side of the door, but the interior is completely black. Cannot look or peer inside. As you are approaching this door, I will ask a simple question. Which one of you would like to knock?
I'll
Damiana,
knock.
Damiana.
I'll knock with my foot. I'll knock with my foot.
Damiana wants to knock as well.
Okay. So as the two of you approach to knock on this door, just before Daniel, your foot, Damiana, your hand, makes contact with the door, you hear a click. And then as this door slowly opens on its own. Inside,
Yeah,
you
I was
hear what
gonna
sounds
knock.
to be a little bit of rustling, some clattering.
I'm still gonna knock with my foot. I don't want to just enter this guy's house.
Okay. You currently knock, but there is no answer.
Okay, I'm gonna just go in.
Zara will follow.
Sorry, we'll go in. I'll ask this question. Who is wanting to remain outside? No answer. So I am safe to assume that everyone is walking in. I'm definitely going to need water for this voice.
You need to get.
Lots of sucking.
DM,
sucking.
Anbu would just be chilling on my back. Even though I'm on Daniel's shoulder, Anbu would still just be riding on my back. And if pressed, Anbu would give information, with a high enough roll. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Okay. So, as you all enter into this wagon, or enter into this home, as you get a bit in, the door immediately closes behind you. As you hear a click of the lock. Darkness surrounds you all. Not even your dark vision is able to pierce the darkened interior of this home. You hear a bit of clattering off to the right, and then a sharp and noticeable cracking sounds. Somewhere within the darkness, this voice just echoes around all of you. As you all hear,
State your business as to why you have entered into my home.
Oh,
We have friends that need help.
Jarl Grognok said that we could come here and you would help our friend.
immediately numerous candles within your vicinity, not resting on the ground surrounding you, but within the vicinity of the area, some in the left, some in front of you, some behind you, immediately light up in this purple hue that gently illuminates the area, but still to the right appears dark, almost as if the very candlelight itself from this purple flame is not able to pierce it. Once again, you hear the sound of a voice, now this only being within the right area. You hear. You hear.
And to what assistance are you needing, mortals?
She's kind of a stone statue right now, and we're hoping we can just make her not a stone statue and back to normal.
No
And
one's going to
our-
mention Brood. Go
And
ahead.
our
Oh,
passed out and our passed out friend here is in need of some assistance.
Like how no one brings up that I'm vomiting black goo. Fun.
Oh, I
Yeah,
just
he's vomiting black goo.
You hear a low guttural growl as the voice states,
Place both of them upon the ground. I will see if my abilities will be able to help.
Alright, I'll place them on the ground. I'll place Brood gently on the ground and kind of give him a kiss on the cheek, you know.
immediately
that,
Onbu just
homie.
kind of looks at you and says,
Fucking pick off!
starts trying to peck at you.
I'll fucking raise my middle finger at the bird. The fucking bird.
At this point in time, you all begin to hear heavy footfalls. Just thud, thud, thud. As stepping into the light, the dim light of the candle, you all will see, if I can quickly find the image of this individual. Ah, yes. You immediately see this figure stepping into the dim purple light of these candles. It is posted in pics.
Oh, it's a Wendigo.
You all
Yeah.
see the large form of a Wendigo, adorned. I do need to pull it up so I can best describe it for the viewers at home. This Wendigo, adorned in what looks to be leather or flesh-like garments, that currently hides its shoulders up to its neck, almost in the form of a hood on the back. A small strip forming across its chest. Bits of cloth wrappings around both wrists. Its large, thin, and elongated claws. extending out, razor sharp. Wearing a belt made of bone, the tiny skull on the front. Its strange feet, where normally hooves would be, this Wendigo appears to have almost smoke-like tendrils on its feet as it steps ever so closer. This Wendigo kind of gets down. Each movement, you hear cracking of bone as it gets down on its hands and knees and leans its skull-like head down, sniffing brood slowly in this deep inhale. And then slowly moving on over to Isadora, once again giving a deep inhale as it says, and I will state at this point in time, you hear its words, its voice within your minds as he says,
One can be helped, the other cannot.
Well, which one?
as he is saying these words, one of his clawed hands kind of moves over Brood.
The short one here, whatever ails him, is not able to be healed by such magic. There's a disconnection with their deity. However, your friend of stone here, I can help.
And with strange movement, almost you all have to kind of blink for a moment, but his movements are quick and jolty as he quickly gets up and then jerks back into the shadows, out of sight. Once again, you all hear clattering and a cup dropping, the sounds of liquid, the boiling of water. The scent you all catch is that of brimstone. Almost sulfuric in nature. As you see the Wendigo approaching normally now into the light, holding this cup. You still hear the bubbling of liquid, even from this cup itself. The Wendigo then gets down on one knee, pricing its hand, its claws, digging into the ground, into the wooden flooring, as you hear the scratching of nails on wood. As this Wendigo begins to pour this purple-black sludge-like liquid. It's like ichor, almost, on the face of Isadora, and then slowly down her body in a singular line. But what's strange is as the Wendigo is pouring this liquid, as the shaman is pouring this liquid, it doesn't run off of Isadora's body. It like remains almost like a almost like mercury. How mercury lands on the ground, it's like a bubble of liquid itself. This bubbling, this bubble of liquid just pours onto Isidora's face and then locks in place. You still see hints of jiggling as it settles. And as the shaman is pouring this liquid down Isidora's body, it remains in a single line of a liquid bubble all the way down to Isidora's pelvis, like their pelvic bone. He would then rest a hand just above Isidora's head and another claws extended out, resting over Isidora's body. Not touching, but resting. As you hear this guttural chanting from the shaman himself. Not within your mind, but him actually speaking these incantations. The bubbles begin to vibrate and move before popping in a sense as it begins to run all along and encasing Isidora's body in this black purplish ichor before settling into the stone surface of their body. You all then watch as the very stone itself begins to, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically turn to dust as it begins to roll off of Isidora's body. Hints of black purplish ichor can be seen upon her face. Not completely encasing, but bits and pieces here and there almost stained in nature. The Wendigo shaman will then stand and say,
They need time to rest. Come back in time, and they will be awake. As for your other friend, I cannot help.
it is at this point in time, in the left-hand side, you hear a large crash. And what sounds to be strange groans. As the shaman states,
It's about time that you are awake, Nugget.
oh, sorry,
Noodle. Get over here, for I have a list for you to acquire things that I need.
But Noodle doesn't want to do a list of things. Noodle wants noodles.
You will be granted noodles when the time comes.
Noodle wants to know if Noodle will get noodles if Noodle does the list of things.
you all watch as the shaman, what looks like, throws a sack over at Noodle. As you see, Noodle immediately is picking this up, sniffing it. It's noodles.
What's the list? What's the list? Noodle has noodles now. What's the list?
Okay,
Noodle
so
can
as you come into the dim lit area, please post a picture of this NPC, please.
Yep, give me a moment.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if NPC is the right term, DM. The character's curtain. playing it. I don't know if that's how an
So,
NPC works.
I will state this. Zara, or Xenia, aka Zara, is also a DM in training.
Ah, okay.
This is a character that they had played before in one of my campaigns, my Friday group actually, before leaving the group, and has requested for some practice and allowing this now NPC, to make an appearance.
Shit, where the fuck is
So with Zara being a DM in training, I have allowed it.
Oh, DM. Now would be with the shaman saying that they're unable to help Brood. Now would be the time for Anbu to, even if he doesn't give up a lot of information, he would at least tell the party how to help Brood.
Brood, I do need you to roll something.
What's up?
Make a con save.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Not great. But yeah, Anbu, hearing the shaman isn't able to help him, Anbu would tell the party what they need to do.
Okay. Which is what?
Just get me out of the anti-magic field.
Okay.
Simple as that. Just get me out of this place, and Brood will get better pretty fast.
Are you having a hard time finding an image of?
I went into the Friday group and I cannot find that image, so I am finding a new image which kind of still gives me noodle energy.
Gives you noodle energy?
Noodle energy. Because I would have thought it would have been in pictures or something, but it's not. So I don't know where the hell it went. So I'm just going to do this one.
Yeah, I can't seem to find it either. It's weird.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I had an image. But go ahead and post in pics.
Yeah. I decided I didn't like the one I found.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Going on Pinterest.
Everyone having a good session so far? I'm loving the session.
I hope everyone is enjoying their session today. Where's the image?
But, like, I swear to God, every image I fucking find of a fucking goblin, it's like all like these like old goblin people, and I don't want an old goblin.
You want an
know
image
what
of a
noodle
goblin?
looks like.
You want an image of a goblin? Hold on, I'll send you one. I'll see if you like this one.
No,
this is pretty cool.
it's a specific kind of goblin, okay?
All right, well, I'll send you this because this is a pretty fucking cute image of a goblin.
I just don't know where the hell it went. That's what's annoying me.
I forgot to add my spells earlier when I leveled up, so that it's D&D Beyond now, so I don't know whether you need to update that on Foundry.
Tell me what you think of that, Xenia.
Nope. It's cute, but no. This will do. This will do.
I found it. It's in-game references.
Oh, you can chuck it in there as well.
Okay. So I know you posted it. So I'll
I know I
post,
did.
Yeah. So this is another image of Nugget. Or
Noodle.
Noodle. There was initially two of them, Nugget and Noodle.
Okay.
Yep.
Noddle. Noddle. No
So,
doubt.
You all see this goblin currently like stepping into the light, just gnawing on a hard piece of a noodle as the Wendigo grabs a rolled up parchment, which appears small in his hands, in the Wendigo's hands, as he is clutching it just between two claws, and hands it to Noodle.
Oh my god. There's so much stuff for Noodle to do. Noodle doesn't know
Immediately
how
the door
Noodle will
opens.
finish it all.
Immediately the door opens, as the Wendigo is just staring at you right now.
Yes, Noodle will do all of it. Or Noodle will try.
He's still staring at you.
Noodle's gonna go do it now. And Noodle's gonna like just and just run. While like stuffing his face with noodles with one hand and the parchment is in the other.
Yeah, you just watch this goblin just rush out.
Noodles just
Just
flying
goblin.
back out of his mouth, just flapping as he's like sprinting and trying to stuff him in. And there's a rogue noodle on the floor, and he quickly runs back, picks it up, shoves it in his mouth, and then carries him running again.
It's ice cold now because it's covered in snow. So, Brood,
Yas.
for with your con save, the rest of you will begin to see Brood convulse
Oh,
on the ground. As the
Okay.
bird just looks down at Brood, then up at the rest of you, and simply just say,
Hurry the fuck out of here! What's wrong with you all? Damn it, get him out!
We
He'll start trying to
I
drag
like-
me too, for sure. He would like start like grabbing me with his
Um,
claws and pulling me.
I will grab Brood and run as fast as I can out of the anti-magic field.
I'm following as well.
Yeah, Zara. Here, I'll carry you. Better yet, I'll carry you.
What the fuck are you doing? Put me down, you imbecile!
We gotta hurry, and I'm hurrying.
I can run.
It's fucking.
Not fast enough.
This is the greatest plan.
all of
Fucking
you.
listen.
I'll ask this. Zara
Hmm?
and Daniel, while carrying Brood, you all
Yeah.
leave. Farron, Mona, and Damiana. I had actually forgotten. I guess my brain wanted to mix Daniel and Damiana together. My brain wanted to say Danielana. But Damiana, Mona, and Farron. Is there anything you guys wish to do as you do see your comrades leaving the home of the shaman?
Mona
We
will
can't
follow.
hear you, Farron, if you're talking.
Yeah. I forgot I was muted. Sorry, Mona. You can go first if you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow them and run out.
I'm just kind of gonna like look from like the shaman to where the tiny little cute goblin ran out, and then I'm just kind of gonna shake my head, go, well, today's been a day, and then follow the rest of the group out.
Damiana?
I'm sorry, I'm just in the middle of something. Just give me 2 seconds, sorry. I'm just AFK for a second, sorry.
Okay. Is it safe to assume you left as well?
Yeah, I leave with them.
Okay. So as you all are leaving, the door immediately slams shut, leaving Isadora inside. As you are making your way and rushing, you will see Rothgar standing beside the wagon. The only difference that he does have is he has a rather thick belt around his waist that kind of comes up to just above his belly button with what looks to be the skull of a wolf, like a shape of a metallic wolf, I should say, branded into the front of this belt. He does also have a strap over his chest and stomach with a rather large greatsword on his back. As he just kind of just standing there leaning against the wagon with his arms crossed.
Watching me convulse in someone's arms. Casual.
Yeah. He's making no attempt to help you.
Yeah.
He's just standing there waiting for all of you.
Here, I'm gonna get Brood and Zara in the wagon, unless the wagon is out of the anti-magic field.
It's not. It's inside of the tribe. You
Okay,
just
so
gotta
I'm
run
just
out the
gonna
gates.
I'm just gonna throw them inside and take the wagon by the reins and fucking leave.
Okay.
Get your asses inside!
Daniel, make an animal handling check, please.
Of course.
As everyone is making their way
Oh
inside.
my god, that was almost a 4.
Ooh.
That was almost a 4.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dirty 20.
I still got it. I still got it.
As all of you are making your way inside, do bear in mind the interior of this wagon is already pretty cramped with all of you. Rothgar will step inside and you can feel the adjusting of weight as he steps in. The back of the wagon kind of just sinks down a little bit as he closes the door and takes a seat resting against the corner of the wagon and just sits there. Daniel,
Yeah.
as you take the reins and you command, you're commanding the horses with the reins. With your dirty 20, you're able to command them as they begin backing up. Brood, as you're convulsing inside of this wagon, Rothgar's just gonna lift his foot, place it on your chest, and is just holding you down with his foot, his paw-like foot.
Okay, well, I have 300 pounds, so how does that fare on his ankle?
For all of you, he doesn't appear bothered.
Okay.
Sarah's just gonna splash water in his face, going like, "Come on, I need my bartender."
Okay. Damiana, are you still AFK?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. Mona, is there anything you are doing?
I'm just
At
waiting
this
for us
time?
to get out of this magic field. Like, tapping my
So
foot.
you can feel the energy
impatiently.
of your magic once more?
Yes.
Okay. Farron?
I'm just chilling.
Just chilling. Okay. You all are able to exit the tribe. And as you are exiting the tribe, Mona, you immediately, almost like a sucker punch to your chest and gut, you immediately feel your wave of magic cascading over you. Brood, you stop convulsing. But you are still unconscious.
Yeah, yes, of course. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute before I'm back up, probably.
Mona!
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little something, something.
Oh,
Great.
As you feel this cascade of magic, there's gonna be a burst of magic exploding from you.
oh,
You do be that strong.
that we
Oh no,
be
actually,
strong.
I'm not
everybody.
rolling this. I'm not rolling this. So Mona, in Foundry, I need you to roll a D100.
Okay.
when Mona's magic explodes, you would also see Brood's body just kind of begin to glow like a faint orange, kind of gold color.
Okay, 63.
Why is my bartender glowing?
Okay, so
Oh.
those within the wagon, as
Oh.
this magic explodes, you see Mona's skin almost taking the texture of stone. Not coloration, just texture. Mona.
As I
Mona.
feel the wagon. Yep.
Mona.
Yeah.
Your skin becomes hard as stone. You gain resistance to all damage types for 1 minute.
Nice.
The effect ends if you move.
Oh.
This has no effect. Like, the effect does not end if you are inside of a wagon and a wagon's moving. It's just if you move.
Okay.
You are able to move if you want. You're not petrified.
Yeah.
Just making sure to clarify that in case you thought you were petrified.
And it lasts a minute?
It only lasts for a minute.
Okay, I'll
Unless
just
you move.
stay still for a minute, just in case something happens.
Yeah, you're like... I will state this to everyone. I am using a homebrewed wild magic surge table.
Nice.
Hey, she's wild magic too?
No.
No?
This is just an effect for her of having been away from her magic.
Oh,
Due to the fact
okay.
that Mona is a wizard.
Oh.
You're a wizard, Mona.
A wizard? I'm just
At this
Mona.
time, you all have your
Um,
destination.
Yes, but I'm gonna stop the wagon real quick because I definitely felt that explosion and I'm wondering what the fuck is going on. So I'm gonna stop real quick and go inside the wagon and be like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna point at
Water
Zara.
exploded everywhere.
It wasn't me. It was her.
She
How's
exploded.
Brew doing?
Are you talking, Mona?
Yeah.
Okay,
And I've moved. So.
Yeah, the effect's already gone now.
Yeah, that's fine.
As you start talking.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Is
It was
Brood
her.
okay?
I don't fucking know. He was glowing. A big exploded on, and I don't have
I'm still. Oh, I'm still glowing. I'm definitely still glowing until I awaken. My body will just like glow a faint gold color.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
Hrothgar
close
will
to
have
it.
removed his foot from you.
Oh yes, and yes, and if anyone does check, I doubt anyone will. My heart is now beating again.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check if my bro's alive.
Yeah. My heart is now beating again.
I would
You're
say
alive.
as a DM, it's beating very fucking quickly.
Yeah, 100%.
Like it's like one of those, but faster.
Oh, I can relate.
Like catching up for lost time.
It's fucking beating real fucking.
Yeah.
Like, to literally the point of dangerous levels of it just exploding.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. But I will go back out and steer the wagon.
Okay.
Oh, DM, if you would allow, in this state, now that I've got my magic back, from my back, the metallic, the substance that usually creates my wings would leak out and create a cocoon wrap around me, and essentially until I awaken, I go into like a defensive like shell.
I'll allow it.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, you all see like this, like silver, but more like titanium, more of a darker color, just begin to leak like liquid metal coming out of my back, and rather than like dripping down like gravity would normally decide to do, it begins to go up my body until like my entire form is covered in like a thin layer of metal, and then it just begins to thicken and thicken until it's just like a solid oval shaped cocoon, and I'm like a little pill capsule now.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session.
Awesome.
Damn.
So, for everyone listening at home, I hope you all enjoyed today's session. The introduction of the shaman and the wolfborns. Do bear in mind, come next session, and this is for all of you players as well. I will start showcasing images of important NPCs on Foundry. So that way
Oh,
those who
beautiful.
those who stream on Foundry, because I have been able to figure out how to swap the NPC encounter sheets to that of some of your guys's for where I can go ahead and click on its image and reveal it to the party. Reveal it to everyone.
Oh, that's
So you
great.
will actually get a pop-up on your screen, on your Foundry screen, of that image of their character.
Awesome.
So that should help a lot with especially for those listening at home. You will be able to see into Foundry and be able to see those images yourselves, as well as the players as well being able to see these images instead of trying to shift back and forth, especially those who do not have multiple screens, back and forth between Foundry and Discord. For
Which is what
images
I
of
do.
Yes. So for images of like this session of Noodle, the Jarl, Rothgar, and the Shaman, I will be showcasing those at the beginning of the session, which I will need whoever is able to remind me of what I had just said.
Gotcha.
So that way I can remember in the beginning of the session, I can go ahead and showcase those images for those who are recording these videos. But for those listening, do enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully your Mondays was not as stressful as Mondays usually are during work hours. Hopefully sessions, if you have any, if you play or DM, are enjoyable. And I look forward to seeing everyone again within the party, as well as potentially the listeners, come next Monday. Till then, take care, and I will allow Brood to give his farewell to his stream.
As always, guys, it's been wonderful recording and live streaming for all of you viewers at home. If anyone's enjoyed and anyone wants to check in for the rest of our streams, make sure to drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. As always, I have been your, well, not your host this time, but your harborer, the D&D Orphan, signing off to all of you adventurers of the Orphan Guild. Peace out.